Here we have one problem from cbse physics. Three charges q, q and minus q are placed at the vertices of an equilateral triangle. Find force on each charge. So now the given data are, take q1 as q, q2 as q, q3 as minus q, and length of the each side of an equilateral triangle as L. Then we have to find F1 equal to what, F2 is equal to what, F3 is equal to what, that is the force acting on each charge. Now this is the diagram. In this diagram are the vertices Q1, Q2 and Q3 are placed, and here the force exerted on Q1 by Q2 is shown along this direction. The force exerted on Q1 by Q3 is shown along this direction. So the resultant of these two forces is F1. Likewise, the force exerted on the charge Q2 by Q1 is shown along this direction, and the force exerted on the charge Q2 by Q3 is shown along this direction. So the resultant of these two forces is taken as F2, and the force exerted on the charge Q3 by Q1 is taken along this direction, and the force exerted on Q3 by Q2 is taken along this direction. The resultant of these two forces is taken as F3, which is acting in the downward. Now we are going to find out the magnitude of F1 to F13, that is 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q into Q. So Q squared by L squared is equal to F, that is Coulomb's inverse square law we are applying. And the magnitude of F21 and F23 are found as F, and the magnitude of F31, F32 are found as F. Now we are going to apply parallelogram law of vectors to find out the force on each charge. So to find out F1, we are going to take this angle as 120 degree. So F1 is equal to square root of F12 squared plus F13 squared plus 2 into F12 into F13 cos 120 degree. We know that F1 to F13 is equal to F. So F squared plus 2F squared, since cos 120 degree is equal to minus 1 by 2. So in place of cos 120 degree, we are using minus 1 by 2. Cancelling this 2 and 2, we get 2F squared minus F squared, which is equal to square root of F squared, which is equal to F. And then we are going to find out the F2 force acting on the charge Q2. So the same thing here, these two charges, that is forces, have to be used. F21 squared, F23 squared plus 2F21 to F23 cos 120 degree. So F squared to F squared cos 120 is minus 1 by 2. The same thing, root of F squared, which is equal to F. Now to find out the magnitude of F3, here we are using these two forces. So F31 squared plus F32 squared plus 2F31 F32 cos 60 degree, because the angle we have taken here as 60 degree. Since this is an equilateral triangle, this angle and this angle will be 60 degree. Okay, now the same thing is applied, but F squared plus F squared 2F squared into sin cos 60 is 1 by 2, so we get 2F squared plus F squared, which is square root of 3F squared, which is nothing but root 3 of F. So these are the forces acting on each charge. But according to Newton's third law, sum of all the forces is 0, because F13, F31, two equal and opposite forces, F12, F21, two equal and opposite forces, F32 and F23, two equal and opposite forces. So action equal to the reaction, that is the sum of all the forces is always 0, and here this is the reason. I think you could have understood. Thank you.